Welcome to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of food production. Today, we are going to take a deep dive into the pork production process. From the farm to your plate. We'll show you the journey that your pork goes through before it arrives on your dinner table. So, sit back, relax, and let's get started. The pork production process begins at a pig farm. Here, we find pig farmers who take great care in ensuring that their pigs are healthy and happy. The pigs are kept in clean and spacious pens, with plenty of room to move around. They are fed a nutritious diet that includes grains and vegetables, and they always have access to fresh water. The farmers also make sure to give the pigs plenty of attention and affection to keep them stress-free. The next step in the pork production process is breeding. This is where the farmers select the best pigs to mate and produce offspring with desirable traits. The breeding process is carefully managed to ensure that the pigs are healthy and that the offspring will have the desired traits, such as good meat quality and high growth rate. After breeding, the female pigs are moved to gestation crates where they will carry their piglets. These crates provide a safe and comfortable environment for the mother pigs and ensure that they don't accidentally harm their young. The gestation period lasts about 114 days, and during this time, the pigs are monitored closely to ensure they are healthy and receiving proper nutrition. The pigs are carefully monitored and given vaccinations to ensure they remain healthy. After the nursery stage, the pigs are moved to growing pens, where they have more space to move around and continue to receive specialized diets. The next stage of the pork production process is finishing. This is where the pigs are raised to their market weight, which typically takes about 6 months. During this time, the pigs are given a balanced diet to ensure that they reach their full growth potential. The pigs are carefully monitored and given vaccinations to ensure they remain healthy. The final stage of the pork production process is processing. Once the pigs have reached their market weight, they are transported to a processing plant where they undergo a series of steps to become the various cuts of pork that we see in the market. One of the first steps in the pork processing process is stunning the pigs. This step is crucial in ensuring that the pigs are rendered unconscious and do not feel any pain during the subsequent steps of the process. There are several methods of stunning, but one of the most common methods is using an electric shock. Electric stunning involves passing an electrical current through the pig's brain, which causes a seizure and renders them unconscious. This method is highly effective and ensures that the pig is unconscious within seconds. The electric stunning equipment used in processing plants is designed to deliver a specific current and duration of shock to ensure that the pig is stunned and does not experience any pain or distress. The equipment is regularly calibrated and maintained to ensure that it is working properly and delivering the appropriate level of shock. It's important to note that the electric stunning process is highly regulated and monitored by trained personnel. Furthermore, once the pigs are stunned, they are immediately bled out to ensure that they do not regain consciousness. This process involves cutting their throat to allow the blood to drain out, which also helps to improve the quality of the meat. Then, their throats are slit to allow the blood to drain out. The pigs are then passed through a scalding tank to loosen their hair and facilitate the removal of their skin. The burn step is a crucial step in the pork processing that involves passing the pig's carcass through a fire chamber to remove the hair from the body. This step is performed after the pigs have been stunned and bled out. It's important to remove the hair as it can trap dirt and bacteria, which can lead to contamination and spoilage. Additionally, removing the hair helps to improve the appearance of the meat, making it more appealing to consumers. During the scorching step, the carcass is passed through a chamber filled with flames that quickly burns off the hair. The temperature and speed of the flames are carefully controlled to prevent the meat from being damaged or cooked. Next, the pigs are eviscerated, which means that their internal organs, such as the liver, heart, and kidneys, are removed. This step is critical in ensuring that the meat is safe and free from harmful bacteria or pathogens. If the internal organs are not removed, they can contaminate the meat and make it unsafe for consumption. The evisceration process is performed by trained personnel who use specialized equipment and techniques to remove the internal organs quickly and efficiently. The organs are then inspected to ensure that they are free from any signs of disease or infection. Once the organs have been removed, the carcass is washed and sanitized to remove any remaining blood or debris. The carcass is then split down the middle and passed through a series of cutting machines that separate the meat into different cuts, such as pork chops, bacon, and ham. During this step, the meat is also inspected for quality and trimmed of any excess fat, bone, or cartilage. This helps to ensure that the final product is of high quality and meets all food safety standards. The pigs are then split down the middle and passed through a series of cutting machines that separate the meat into different cuts, such as pork chops, bacon, and ham. The cutting machines are highly specialized and designed to make precise cuts to ensure that the final product is of high quality. The machines use a combination of blades, saws, and other cutting tools to separate the meat into different cuts. During the cutting process, the meat is inspected for quality and any excess fat, bone, or cartilage is trimmed off to ensure that the final product is of high quality and meets all food safety standards. The use of cutting machines has revolutionized the pork processing industry, making it more efficient and cost-effective. It also ensures that the meat is consistently cut to the same size and shape, which makes it easier for consumers to cook and prepare. However, it's important to note that the use of cutting machines does not replace the need for skilled workers in the processing plant. Trained personnel are still needed to operate the machines and ensure that the meat is of high quality and meets all food safety standards. After the pork has been cut into various products, the next step in the pork processing process is trimming. Trimming is the process of removing any excess fat, gristle, or bone from the meat to improve its appearance and quality. During the trimming process, skilled workers use knives and other cutting tools to carefully remove any unwanted material from the meat. This can be a time-consuming process that requires a great deal of attention to detail. The goal of trimming is to improve the overall quality of the meat by removing any undesirable parts that can affect the taste, texture, or appearance of the product. Trimming also helps to reduce waste by removing any parts of the meat that are not suitable for consumption. Once the meat has been trimmed, it is inspected to ensure that it meets certain quality standards. This includes checking for any signs of discoloration, bruising, or other defects that can indicate poor quality or spoilage. After the pork has been cut into different products, the next step in the pork processing process is packing. Packing involves wrapping the meat in plastic or other materials to protect it from contamination and preserve its quality. The packing process is typically performed using specialized machines that vacuum seal the meat in plastic bags or wrap it in airtight plastic film. This helps to prevent the growth of bacteria and fungi that can cause spoilage and reduce the shelf life of the meat. During the packing process, the meat is also labeled with important information such as the cut, weight, and expiration date. This information helps consumers to make informed decisions about their purchases and ensures that the meat is consumed before it spoils. In addition to protecting the meat from contamination and spoilage, the packing process also helps to extend the shelf life of the meat. Vacuum-sealed meat can last for weeks or even months in the refrigerator or freezer, depending on the type of cut and packaging. It's important to note that the packing process is highly regulated and monitored to ensure that the meat is safe for consumption. Government agencies such as the FDA and USDA oversee the packing process and enforce strict food safety standards. After processing, the pork products are transported to grocery stores, restaurants, and other food service establishments for purchase and consumption. And there you have it, the pork production process from farm to plate. We hope you found this video informative and that it has given you a better understanding of where your food comes from. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.